Okay, so I'm doing a review, or more of an update. Well, can't really be an update. Okay, I'm introducing something I'm building. I'm building a pro audio sound system out of home audio equipment. Home audio power amplifiers, I've got two. The other one's just somewhere else in the house right now. But let's go through what I'm going to do. Alright, these Bose speakers here. I'm getting rid of that subwoofer, 8-inch 100 watts, and I'm gonna get a 10-inch 100 watts. And I can make them mid-range subs if I want, because of the crossover. So, I'm gonna be putting one of those on top of each sub, because there's not one there yet, because they both have audio outputs for these speakers. And here's one of my amps. It's let me focus on there. It's 120 watts per channel. And if you look at that, it's got those little blue lights on it, which I think are kind of cool. I like the little blue lights. Although, well, they are kind of annoying. If you look here, those ones kind of pop out a little, and those ones look a little pushed in, but that doesn't matter. It's a cheap Chinese amp, but it works for what I'm doing with it. It's 2 channels, 120 watts, already said that. It's made by a company called Pyle. And a joke people make with their products is Pyle the shit. But no, Pyle's actually for cheap Chinese stuff. They make some good cheap Chinese stuff. It's pretty good. And I got another Chinese amp that's going to sit on top of here. It's a Lepai LP 2020 Plus A. I think that's what it's called. And I got these speaker towers that are made by, in fact, these are pretty rare. I've looked for these on the internet and I couldn't find them. I just picked them up in a thrift store. They're made by Dell to be used with the Dell W3000 LCD TV only. Made in Korea. I didn't know Dell made a TV. I didn't even know. Whatever. So, yeah, I'm gonna have I've got, these are 2 separate things here. I'm just gonna have them put together like that. And I've got 5 of them, so I'm just gonna get 4 like that. And I'm gonna put those 4 there on top of the sub I'm gonna put there. And then I'm gonna put the other 4 on top of the sub I'm gonna be putting here. There's my RCAs, my RCA jacks. And so back here, the magic of the wiring. I don't have any of the speakers hooked up yet. It's got those clamps. Some people don't like them, but I kind of like the clamps. So I got these 1 male, 2 female splitters, and I got 4 of them. And so what we have here is this RCA jack here is an audio output. And it wasn't enough, so I bought these splitters. And this cable, is it this? Yeah, it's this cable, goes to this thing here, which has a switch on it. And what I'm going to be doing is, I also put more splitters on these. One of these goes, the left side goes to that sub, the right side goes to that sub. So I'll have surround sound subs. All the sound that goes to the left produces all the bass in the left. All the sound that goes to the right also produces bass in the right. And then my other amp I'm going to be putting on top of here is also a 2-channel amp, and I'm going to be hooking up this damn focus. I'm going to be hooking up the focus. There we go. I'm going to be hooking up these 2 speakers here. They're old studio standards by Fisher. And so, that's 4 Bose speakers right there, and those are going to go there, another 4 is going to go there, so that's 8, plus a tweeter, a mid-range, for both of those. So then, yeah, so then you got 8 plus 4, which is, I'm bad with math here, really bad, which is 12. Plus another 2 more is 14, so it's going to be 14.2 channels. Well, it's 2 channels, but it's going to be 14.2 sound system. It's only 2 channels, though. but I'm just going to have 14 speakers total, which I think is pretty awesome. So yeah, and there are some speakers here I might use. These Energy speakers. Some of these are a little beat up. In fact, you might have seen in my previous videos I destroyed one or two of them. And I blew a tweeter too for one of them because they're just really shitty speakers. So I'm going to try not to use them, but I might just throw them in there for shits and giggles. So that's my update. And these I actually got because they're just perfect, because none of my speakers, except for the two subs I'm going to be getting, are producing bass. And it's a good thing that I'm doing that, because these produce very shitty bass. You know? Like, it's got like a mid-range bass right there and a tweeter there, and from there to the bottom is nothing. They just made it taller to make it look more impressive. And I was surprised at the quality I've got these in, because I've looked up pictures of these speakers on the internet, and they're all beat up and dented, so I guess the grills dent fairly easy. I mean, you got a tiny little dent right there, but I thought they were a good deal. I paid $14 for both of them, and I thought that was good. So that's my update on my Pro Audio made of home audio equipment. And by the way, my 10-inch subs are Polk Audio PSW 10s. So I'll do another review once I get one of my subs.